Hello friend, listen with love and let your life speak of peace, equality, simplicity and truth.
In this video I would like to explore why dance party erupts during Quaker meeting for worship speaks thy mind. If you haven't seen the video, then there's a link to it in the description below, and if you have seen it and you're ready, let's go. The video begins with stillness and birdsong, and we see the Quaker meeting house from the outside. We then go inside and the protagonist, Jon Watts, is having a dream sequence. The dream sequence inside Jon's head continues, and slowly but surely he stands up to give his ministry. Normally in meeting for worship, when you give ministry, you give spoken word. But, as you might know, Jon doesn't speak, he sings.
I found Quakers when I was just a kid, and now I'm studying them. I hope you know how that is. I got George Fox on my right, James Naylor's on my left, and Margaret Fell is holding us together. Give her some respect. It's that first generation we look back to find out what being a friend means through and through.
George Fox, James Naylor, Margaret Fell, three founding friends who are first generation, and as Jon says in his lyrics, it's the first generation we look to see what it means to be a friend through and through.
Back to find out what being a friend means through and through. I don't fully understand it, I don't know if I can, but I understand enough to know that I am a fan. I'm like, damn, I didn't think that I would do this anymore. I got bored listening to lectures, felt like a chore, but now I'm begging Max Carter just to tell me some more. Oh Lord.
One of the things about Quakerism is that you'll never understand it all. Sometimes it's just completely baffling, but the mystery is part of what makes it so enriching. And for Jon to beg his teacher, Max Carter, to teach him some more, well, it's that thirst for knowledge which comes through and shines. I'm like, damn, I am a fan.
So when I heard this Christian stuff, I get uncomfortable a lot. I'm like, what does Jesus have to do with George Fox? And when I heard the word Christ, it would make my jaw drop. But now I kinda understand the man. I got a soft spot. I'm not a Christian, but I'm a Quaker. I got Christ's inner light, but he's not my savior. I'm on a date to meet my maker. I got down at young friends with some funky behavior.
I'm not a Christian, but I'm a Quaker. A very interesting thing to say. Quakers have no creed, so my understanding is every Quaker must speak for themselves, and like Jon, I would say I'm not a Christian, but I'm a Quaker, and for some people that can be quite confusing, but the first generation Quakers were all Christians, and that's how they expressed themselves. But Quakerism isn't about Christianity, it goes beyond that. It's the light.
I got Christ's inner light, but he's not my savior. I'm on a date to meet my maker. I got down at young friends with some funky behavior. Listen up.
I've got Christ in the light, but he's not my saviour. The light is all, and Jesus is the light, and Jesus is in the light. but he's not my saviour.
Here I'm on a date to meet my maker. I got down at young friends with some funky behavior. Listen up. Now I'm a liberal friend. That means FGC and tons of other acronyms that set me free. And I've been running the gambit from Quaker camps and sandwiches with the young friends crew. I know we offend you, but yo, we're Quaker like the rest of y'all. Just cause we go to bed later doesn't mean that midnight isn't Quaker. And yo, I'm sorry like everybody, the Quakers had to split, but just don't blame Elias Hicks for all our problems.
I'm on a date to meet my maker. What a nice way to reference the divine. And yes, the Quakers do have a lot of acronyms, but they do set you free. And unlike the American Quakers, the British Quakers have no split. In America, you have programmed and unprogrammed meetings, and that has caused, by all accounts, a rift between the various groups of Quakers. But in Britain, there is no such rift. But, as John says, we should all come together as friends.
So all you friends in the meeting house, put your hands up and then twist them at the wrist like you just got out of handcuffs. You clap for me, you gotta clap silently, that's how you clap for me. You gotta clap silently, I'm not a Christian, but I'm a Quaker. I got a Christ in a life, but he's not my savior.
Put your hands up in the air and twist your wrists like you've just got out of handcuffs. And when you clap for me, you've got to clap silently. Genius. In a meeting house, you can't make any sound. So, what best way to express yourself than through dance and clapping silently? I love the way that everyone dances and there's such raucous rhythm and everyone seems to be enjoying themselves with such enthusiasm. It looks such great fun. Finally, at the end of the video, there's a reveal of this woman wearing a t-shirt saying, "Quakers do it in the light." I do it in the light. Do you? Thank you, John, and thank you to everyone at Pendle Hill Meeting House who was involved in making such a brilliant video. Hopefully I will visit Pendle Hill in America, not in Britain, soon. Thank you and goodbye.